What's happening, guys? Welcome to today's episode of Quarantine Combos, and this one's a cool one, and it's regarding the mentality and kind of mindset you need to have in order to be a successful bodybuilder. So I'm not saying that I'm the most successful bodybuilder in the world. I'm definitely far, far from that, but I am a big, believer in the mindset that you need to have in order to be successful and to achieve the things that I have achieved. I think comes back to your mindset and kind of the mentality you need to have, to achieve some success within the sport, whether you're a competitor or not. Just the mentality to be successful really in anything in life outside of bodybuilding can apply to this as well. So the first thing I want to touch on is, the mentality of playing the long game and being in this for the long haul, not expecting results to come overnight, not expecting to, win the first show you do and all these other things. And it's committing to the long term and understanding that it's going to take you a long time to get you the results you want. Specifically in bodybuilding, building a very impressive physique takes a long time. Some people faster than others. Some people can spend, a year of true dedication and hard work and get some pretty insane results. Some people take a lot longer, and talking about natural bodybuilding especially, it takes a very long time. I myself have been training pretty consistently for like 10 years now, and I would say a good chunk of that time was not, just wasted and doing random things. I would say like at least 70% of that time has been pretty structured and tailored towards like building a physique and, doing the appropriate things to achieve that. So results take time, and you need to always have that conscious and like subconscious thought that I'm gonna be committed to this for a very long time, for most of my life, if not my entire life, and I'm not gonna get discouraged when I look in the mirror in 2 weeks and I don't look really that much different, or if I don't look in a year, look in the mirror and I don't have an extra 3 inches on my arms, or whatever kind of metric you're using to measure your success by. Just be patient. Be patient and recognize that it's going to take a lot of time. And again, talking about natural bodybuilding, a lot of the top guys, don't really peak until their 30s and 40s. So, for someone like myself who's 26, I'm still so young and so new to this. And for me to get frustrated or, mad that I'm not at this level, you can't compare yourself to other people. And for me to look at guys in their 30s and 40s, see what they've accomplished and the physiques that they've built, then I can use that as, motivation, and use that as like, okay, I have still another 10 or 15 years to put into this in order to achieve that level. So, just take your time, be mentally sound with the fact that it's going to take a long time, right? Simple as that. Another thing I want to talk about is focusing on yourself. I think a lot of people can get down on themselves mentally because, especially with social media now, you're seeing everybody in their best lighting, the best photos, the best shots all the time. And that can be discouraging because you see these people looking a certain way, and then you look at yourself and you're like, man, like, why don't I look like that? I've been training hard, I've been eating properly, I've been doing this for a long time, and they seem to just quick results like nothing. And it's not like that. Recognize that social media is a snapshot of the best things. Very rarely does anybody post the downfalls and the pitfalls and the days that they're not feeling good and the days that they don't look that great and all this kind of stuff. Everybody posts the best photos, myself included, right? We still, I still want to post the best shots, the ones that make me look the best with the best lighting and that kind of stuff. So that can kind of skew your mental kind of check on yourself, right? Like I mentioned before, it can make you feel down on yourself and, question if you're doing things right or if you're getting results at all, and that's not good. That's why you need to really have a good grasp on the results that you want, and, going back to that first point, that it takes time, and not get freaked out when you see people looking a certain way or you see people at the gym, and like, just stay in your lane, Focus on yourself, focus on your skill sets, focus on the things that you bring to the table, focus on, you know, the ability that you can work very hard and you can do what needs to be done with your diet, with your training, with your lifestyle, obviously with your mental focus, and just don't let yourself get distracted, and don't let yourself get like down on yourself, and you know, stay focused on you. That's a big one. And another point when it comes to bodybuilding is the isolation side of it, for lack of a better term. And I know like that's kind of a choice word with what we're all going through right now, but bodybuilding can be very, very lonely. It can be very self-involved and kind of isolated from everybody else. So I think having like a mental grasp on what you're trying to accomplish and what you need to do to get to what you're trying to accomplish is important, because it's very easy to start to just kind of fall into this pitfall of like, I'm alone, I don't have anybody, no one understands what I'm trying to do. Bodybuilding is very niche. It's very, very, very small. Like the people that truly understand it and people that truly are into the lifestyle, and it can be hard because friends might not understand, family might not understand, spouses might not understand, and that can be challenging. So I think just realizing that you're gonna have to do a lot of stuff by yourself. You're probably gonna have to train, you know, in a manner by yourself. You're gonna spend a lot of time alone prepping your food or doing cardio, you know, this kind of stuff. It's not so much a team event, even though there are team aspects when it comes to like your coaching or like a training partner and that kind of stuff. But a lot of the things that you need to do to be successful, you're doing on your own. And I think that can wear on people. I've had times where I just, you know, it's 10 o'clock at night and you're just kind of in the kitchen by yourself and alone with your thoughts, prepping your food, and you're just kind of questioning, what the heck am I doing? Why aren't I doing like normal living things, for example? And that can wear on you. And I think that as long as you kind of have that deep understanding of why you're doing what you're doing, and if you do truly love it, then those moments of kind of self-doubt and feeling bad, it can go away pretty quick once you just step back and realize like, okay, I have a goal, I'm doing the things I need to do to achieve my goal, and that goal is very, very important to me, so I'm going to do what I need to do regardless. But I just think you know, being ready to have a lot of alone time is important, because it's inevitable in bodybuilding. And just like, as cheesy as it sounds, like positive self-talk I think is really important, and that's not just with bodybuilding, just in general. I think we can be very hard on ourselves of, you know, why don't I look this way, or why don't I have this, or why is my life this way and theirs is this way, and like all this kind of stuff that can just, you know, you repeat this stuff over and over in your head and it just kind of beats you down. With bodybuilding especially, like just reminding yourself and just having that conversation regularly with yourself of like, you're doing what you can do, this is what you love, remember that, this is what you really want to do, and not letting the negativity of the world or from other people or whatever it is come and kind of break you down and bear down on you, because it can, and it can be very, very hard to kind of get through day to day when all you have is like the negativity of the world. So just be open and honest and have good, healthy conversations with yourself. I think it's really important. So that's just another point I wanted to touch on. So yeah, a little different video today, guys, a little more like serious topic, I guess you could say, but I'm a big believer in having a good kind of head on your shoulders when it comes to just life in general, but especially with bodybuilding, because that's what, you know, we're all about here. And just being positive, being happy, being healthy, and doing what you can to keep yourself on the straight and narrow and feeling good mentally. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.